Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Inazuma 11. In the last episode, we found the Inazuma veterans who weren't willing to join the Inazuma 11 to face us, and made them be willing to join the Inazuma 11 to face us. It was very anticlimactic, we barely had to do anything. They just sort of agreed after a cutscene every time. This time, we're going to be heading to the warehouse because they agreed to face us. We can actually come over here now and see that the gate to the warehouse is open. What a rundown old warehouse. They should have knocked this place down ages ago. No, they shouldn't. These cats love it. In front there is a hyper bar. That's good to have. That cat doesn't have anything to say, but what about this one? Meow. I didn't think the inside of the warehouse would look like that. So, even the cats haven't seen the inside, I guess. We're about to be the first. Wow. It feels weird having this music play when it's not like a pre-match cutscene. What? There's a football pitch in here?
Hey, you took your time. I thought you'd chickened out. Typical Constant, calling people out here at a moment's notice. You've not changed a bit. What? Garrett, what are you mumbling about?
Oh, nothing.
Are you ready, Mark? Now Garrett and I will show you the fire rooster. If you do a good job of saving it, then we'll teach you how to do it too. Steady on there, Builder. Shut up! The only one who could save my fire rooster was the coach. If you're really his grandson, you should be able to do it no problem.
Well, I guess Builder hasn't agreed to join us yet.
Whoa, boy, Constant's serious now. If you're not ready, now's the time to scram. Even Seymour got injured quite badly trying to stop one of these. It's a really violent technique.
Mark, what are you going to do? What am I going to do? Isn't it obvious? I'll be on the receiving end of an Inazuma 11 special move, so I'm definitely going to do my best.
That's the spirit. I'm not going to go easy on you just because you're the coach's grandson. Okay, are you ready? Here it comes!
Granddad, help me out here! Wow, what power!
Well, is that all you've got? Pah! We couldn't teach you the Inazuma 11 special move in a million years. You still think you can win? You might as well give up your dream now. Constant, you've...
Drat! I'll never ever give up! Never!
Constant, never ever give up. Never! Coach?
Okay, one more time! This time I will save it!
Whoa!
Oh! What?
He saved it? Did he really? That move! Only Coach Evans could pull off the strongest goalie skill. Martian the hand!
I did it! You did it, Mark!
Yes! You saved it! Excellent work, Mark. Martian the hand. He's managed to do the move that I could never master. Seymour? Constant! These kids play football with real spirit. They're just like we used to be 40 years ago, aren't they? They don't need training just for the match against Shuriken. It was Coach Evans' dying wish that we stand up to Ray Dark. Coach's dying wish. That's right. We can't run away anymore. It's been haunting us for the last 40 years since the incident. Okay, Captain. Oi, brats! A promise is a promise. I'll help you with your training too.
Really?
It's been a while since I've been this excited. Oh, yes. I'll give you this before I forget.
The manual for Fire Rooster. The move manual for the Fire Rooster.
Nathan, right? With your power, you should be able to control it.
Me? You haven't even seen me do anything.
Hand over the manual. Who's there?
Bluesky. Jumper.
Thunderbird.
Sanders. We are Shuriken's four-man team! Let battle commence! You lot don't give up, do you? We'll never give you the secret to the special move. Let's go!
Shuriken Junior High will claim the secret of the Fire Rooster.
Cleats, Hood, Thunder, and Cloak. Hood is their goalie, that's all I know. I'm curious, if we go to special moves and then Nathan, can we learn Fire Rooster? No. We don't have the manual here, we only had it in the cutscene, of course. That makes sense. Alright, well, let's do this. Why is Max in the party? Was he in the party, like, before? I don't know, whatever. I guess I'm shooting with Nathan, because I kept him in the center for some reason, even though he's, like, not really a great forward. Especially when he doesn't have a shot move yet. No way. They caught it? Okay. So I was already blocking the right guy, and then I stopped blocking the right guy. That makes sense. I'm just gonna use Heat Tackle to get past him. This guy is just evil ninja Peabody. Which is obviously not as good as actual Peabody, because he's the best thing since sliced bread. Let's just do Inazuma 1. This should easily get past him. Hopefully. I guess we'll see. Yeah, okay. Thank God. It's a rare opportunity to actually see, like, an opposing goalie special move before the match against them. Alright, we got Super Water and a Shield Bracelet, and Nathan got a level up to 37. Not bad. Blast! They overcame our powers. We must have slightly underestimated them.
Fools! What are you doing?
Master! Who are you?
Igajima. Sammy Igajima.
Of course that's his name.
Well, well, I'm surprised to see you still alive. You may be the cheeky brat grandson of the tiresome Dave Evans. And it seems we've got all the old crowd here, too. I don't want to hear that coming from you.
Raimon, we'll take that secret move. Let's get out of here. No, wait! Blast, we let our guard down because we won. Does this mean we can't use the Fire Rooster now?
Don't worry. Coach Evans made us practice so hard we could never forget it. We'll teach you how to use the Fire Rooster.
Thanks, Mr. Builder. The old Inazuma 11 continued to teach us how to perfect the Fire Rooster. I guess I'm still Mark. The training was tough, but we were happy just to be able to play the legendary Inazuma 11. Who'd have said no to that? So we trained as hard as we could every day until sunset. Then, the day before the match against Shuriken... Mark, come with me. Whoa. I forgot how cool this, like, pitch looks now. Oh wow, the whole pitch is brand new! They've really done an impressive job on refurbishing it. Especially in like a day or two. I suppose my father can be a bit generous at times. This is great! I'm sure this must be in recognition of all your hard work. Yeah, we have to thank the governor though. My father's been very busy recently. I haven't even seen him for a few days. Really? Well, I'll tell him you were pleased. There's still some work left to do, so find somewhere else to practice today. I won't forgive you if you betray my father's kindness with a weak performance on the football field. Oh, thank you, Nelly! You're such a good friend, Nelly. Okay, time for today's special training. Let's go to the secret warehouse. We're already there, but sure, I'll walk all the way back again, Mark. We also need to heal. There's gonna be a healing spot in the shopping area, like, on the way, but... I wish this game was a little nicer with healing you automatically after certain things. Axel got a level up from that battle. Also, I just remembered to actually show this because it's not in my notes yet. If we go to Mark, we can see he... That's not his special moves. If we go to Mark's special moves, we can see that he does have Maj in the hand now. 46 TP. Like, it costs half his TP to use it. But this is basically one of the strongest goalkeeping moves in the game. It's not the strongest, but it's basically the strongest. A crushed spirit summons up a demon invoking the legend of the Inazuma. So you can only use this if your spirit has been crushed. Good to know. Yeah, use your normal shot. Watch my Maj in the hand, dude. Good try. Maj in the hand can stop basically any shot in the game right now, so we're set on that front. Alright, let's head into the warehouse.
Well, it looks like you've almost perfected the fire, Rooster. Okay, we'll give you today's special.
Today's special? Raw as fuck. You're the Inazuma 11!
You've done well, lads. Today you'll play in a friendly match against us, the Inazuma veterans. Whoa! Our first match after 40 years. Whew! I'm really excited. You'll never forget the sight of our moves.
Wow. Wow! We finally get a chance to play against the old Inazuma 11!
Hey, no use getting cold feet now, lads. It's time to play.
Get your stylus ready. No shit. It is nice to get a better view of the, like, 3D area, I guess.
Let's show them the power of the Inazuma veterans.
Wow, you can feel it in the air. These guys are tough. My headphones came unplugged.
Bring it on!
Raimon versus veterans. Raimon old boys, as I'm pretty sure the logo means with OB. Alright, we're going to be doing something a little interesting with our formation for this match. We're going to be using F Phalanx, because when better to use a formation I've never used before than against an actual genuinely difficult boss. Then I don't have any more notes about who to have in the formation. We're going to have Mark as goalkeeper and Axel as our forward, obviously. Honestly, yeah, I think this formation is good. This will work. Let's do this. The veterans are a ridiculously strong team. Their levels range from 30 all the way up to 40, as you can see with Hillman here. And they all have pretty good special moves, some of which are awfully familiar. Mr. Sweet can use Dragon Crash, Hillman has God Hand, Fire Rooster on Garrett. Cross Drive, awesome. Inazuma Drop on Yosemite. Fire Tornado the Wall and Heat Tackle on Builder, meaning neither of those are Axel's original move, I guess? Unless Builder just learned them really fast, but yeah. These guys are an exception to the usual rule of adults being awful at soccer in this series, because their TP isn't as bad as most adults. It's still not, like, as good as most story characters you'll see, but yeah. They also just have great stats. Look at Hillman. Look at his stats. He has a higher kick stat than a guard stat. Like, if you had him as a forward, he'd destroy you. Also, they have additional members. Ted Poe, Marshall Hart, Dom Foreman, Bill Shakespeare, and Slot McHines. Slot machines. Bill Shakespeare is also a phenomenal name. So yeah, they're more like the Inazuma 16, but whatever. Let's do this. They're definitely the strongest team we've faced so far, but we are lucky in that we aren't actually required to win this match, so let's just do our best. I'm not 100% confident in my ability to win here, but that was just a bad pass. I think I'll manage, though. I've never used this formation. That's a part of what makes it so intimidating. Axel, get up there. Axel, run. Let's go for Inazuma 1. Let's see if we can break through God Hand. Or if he even uses God Hand, honestly, because goalkeepers have not been using their moves a lot. Okay, he can. That's good. Still broke through. Okay. You gotta upgrade to Majin the Hand, man. God Hand is old news. I'll take that. We do have, like, at least a couple free goals, probably, from Inazuma 1. But Inazuma 1 is our strongest move to date, at least as far as scoring goes, so once we're out of that, then there's gonna be some problems. It's really 6 minutes into the first half. Like, the timer always goes so much faster than I expect, but then when you're playing, it feels like the actual amount of time that's going by in universe is the amount of time that these matches take sometimes. Okay. Luckily, this is, like, Inazuma 11-1, so they aren't all going to be using moves to dribble past you all the time. Oh, that was bad. Would have been funny if it worked. I wasn't thinking too clearly about that, though. Okay. Can you get that? He's a defender. I don't think you probably can. Okay. Great job, Hairtown. Another phenomenal name. Inazuma 1. Bang. He's going for God Hand again. He's at least consistently using his moves. It feels like it's been rare that we've ever seen goalkeepers use their moves. Like, even if it's, like, every time they do, they fail. I'd still prefer if they at least used them. Even if only so I get a good thumbnail. I mean, I already know what I'm using for the thumbnail in this video, but like that was something I was really looking forward to about this Let's Play, is I thought, oh, well, thumbnails are going to be really easy for this series because, like, special moves are just so flashy. They always give something interesting. What am I cooking? They always give something flashy to, like, put in a thumbnail, but generally, special moves have not been making thumbnails. It's more been, like, the little cutaways, like the images that they make for cutscenes occasionally. There was one in this video. No. Ow, Axel. You could have gotten that, buddy. It's fine. We'll get it. You gotta get behind a defender now, Axel. Like yesterday, even. If you could do it yesterday, that would be more helpful. Don't foul. Thank you. Okay. I can't use Heat Tackle because then we'll be out of TP. I want to at least be able to use Fire Tornado once. They're fired up now, so we'll see how this works out for us. Okay, Suffolk has a Zigzag Spark. A zigzag? I meant a dribble move. If you couldn't tell, I'm not necessarily at my best today. Like, I want to be recording, and I feel like I'm doing fine, but my brain is a little all over the place. Like, I just got out of bed an hour ago. So, doing my best here. The wall. Okay. Of course that works. That always works. Good job, Jack. Okay. Good. Get up there. I was about to tap too. I just wanted him to get a little closer. That's fine.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
You have to say that. You're our coach. We're just going without a coach for this match. Or he's, like, being a traitor to his team, I guess. That's possible, too. I'm gonna go ahead and go fired up now, too. We're at the start of this half. It seems like a fine time to do that. I'm gonna back pass to Timmy just so we're farther away from any of their players. Well, except whoever is going forward, I guess. Okay. Okay, good job, Axel. Where are you kicking it? The game will sometimes have them kick the ball to wherever you've already determined when you enter, like, a little cutaway like that. But then sometimes they'll just kick it in a completely random direction that makes no sense, and I don't know what it is that determines it. Okay. Axel, get it. Axel, get it. Hell yeah. Okay. Do it, lady. I could have used Inazuma Drop there. That probably would have been better than this, especially because Inazuma Drop has the type advantage. Blazing Knuckle. Cool move, but I think God Hand would have stopped it, so...
We always work together.
I'm not gonna pretend I have any idea what he was going for there. I was thinking I was gonna lose this match, but now I don't think there's any chance. I can still maybe lose some points. In fact, I'd like to. I'd like to, for once, see them use any move against Mark whatsoever. I always say that, like, we so often have matches where nobody ever shoots, but then whenever somebody does shoot, it doesn't go in anyway. Okay. Awesome. I love when that happens. You can have it, Builder. Yeah, have fun, buddy. No, get away from him, Bobby. No, we're gonna let him do something. Nope. You too, Jim. Yeah, there you go. Let's see if you can get past Maj in the hand. Yeah, I completely forgot Builder doesn't even have Fire Rooster. I was hoping we were going to see Fire Rooster there, but no. I'm pretty sure Fire Rooster is the last move he learns, and he learns it at a ridiculously high level, so... Yeah, I was thinking, oh, we'll at least get to try and stop Fire Rooster, but no, Hairtown would have to get close to us for that, I think, and that... He's a defender. That's never going to happen. Yeah, this team isn't, like, the most well-designed of all time, just as a result of, like, Fire Rooster being on a defender, Dragon Crash being on a defender, all that sort of thing, but it's more designed just so they'll be a high level. If you haven't been doing everything, you aren't going to be as high leveled as them. Luckily, I have been doing everything because I'm a Let's Player, but that's besides the point. Let's just go for a header because Axel is out of TP. I gotta get him out of here. Oh yeah, use God Hand. That's definitely necessary to stop that header, I agree. The proportions on Hillman look insane whenever he uses a special move. I understand, like, they just kind of have to copy the animation from one model to another, and with certain, like, body types, it's just gonna look weird for some animations that are designed for especially child characters like Mark. But also, Hillman just looks so odd. Also, I should have not passed to Axel. I should have passed off the field. like this. It's their ball now, but at least I can get Axel and Max off the field. Although I don't think anybody's scoring any more points here. Who should I replace Max with? No, under no circumstances will Horse Jr. ever see the field of battle. He's too wonderful. I can't risk him getting hurt. Island. Island is a fun character. I mentioned in like an early episode that Jim has more of a character in the anime where they actually give him an arc. And Island is the one who helps him through that because Island just looks like old Jim. It's really neat. I like it a lot. Can Godhand stop Dark Tornado? No. Okay, well, I said nobody else would be scoring any more points, but I did not account for Shadow kicking Island's ass.
See that? You've got something special going on.
Thanks, Island. Okay, this match is over. We're 31 minutes in, yeah. 31 minutes into my recording, too.
Yes! A win for Raimon!
You beat us. You're getting better.
45% possession. They did have the ball more than us, at least. Alright. That's some good experience. Level up for everyone except Jack, and I think that was 2 for Felt. We got the classic kit for winning, as well as Fine Veggies, because you can't get enough Fine Veggies. And Timmy learned Clone Faker. Nice.
Wow, this is the real power of our coaches, and of the Inazuma 11.
Hey, we're still going easy on you, you know. 40 years ago, I'd have been able to move better. I think we need to start gradually raising the level of your training. Just like Coach Evans used to do for us.
Yes, okay.
Okay, that's enough practice for now. Now it's time for the finisher. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Route on the connection map has been unlocked. Yeah, Mark said our coaches as if the entire Inazuma 11 is our coach. All 11 of them. Unfortunately, only Hillman is our coach, but I guess they are all training us right now. There is a chest in here that gives us the B Triangle battle card. So that sounds good.
Oh no.
All right. Well, we beat the Inazuma 11. We've gone around here and gotten everything we can. Beating the Inazuma 11 is the main thing, though. Next time on Inazuma 11, we're going to be speaking to Mr. Builder, finishing our preparations for our next match, and going to take on Shuriken. See you guys then.